What's up, team? Jamie here, and it's day 3 of our Brains and Booty Fitness Challenge. I'm excited that you're joining me on this challenge. It's not supposed to be super easy, but it is supposed to be super fun, and you're supposed to be feeling stuff in your glutes. So feel free to message me throughout this challenge and give me some feedback on what your butt muscles are feeling like these days. And remember, some self-care, some self-love. Always, maybe that Epsom salt bath. Throw a big old bag of Epsom salt and throw them into your bathtub and let your body just submerge and plunge underneath that warm water and let that salt help your sore muscles. Also, maybe grab a friction brush, a dry brush. Keep it dry, don't wet it. And remember, go up towards the direction of the heart using that dry brush. I really like that for sore muscles too sometimes. All right, let's get this challenge started. Remember, I go nice and slow. We do about 6 minutes of actual exercise on the glutes, but I do walk you through it nice and slowly, and it takes about 15 minutes total. And there's always that secret word somewhere embedded in these 15 minutes that you're listening for, jotting down that special word. So at the end of our 14 days, if you are correct in all 14 of these special code words, not only does your butt receive the benefit and your spine and your body and your mind and all the goods, but also there's a nice prize. All right, let's get this party started. Join me. I'm gonna move the stool here. We're gonna get started with a squat today, and it's a B stance. So it just means pretty much like you have on a hiked stiletto. So we're gonna choose our right side to start. Remember, when we squat, please don't arch that spine. Definitely don't tuck that pelvis under. Find a neutral spine position for you. Let's see, I wanna turn sideways where the wind is not a glare. My shiny pants, geez. Okay, here we go. So a neutral spine position. And we're gonna hike up. Let's do our right heel first. So our right heel's gonna hike up. We sit down into the chair, and then we stand all the way back up. I'm gonna turn a little bit this way as well. Sit down into the chair with our right heel lifted, left heel flat, and then stand all the way back up. When you sit down into the chair, remember, no arching. Keep that belly pulled in. Sit in nice, that chair nice and low. When you squat, that right knee, don't let it pinch in, right? Remember, direct that knee so it's not pinching in. All right, we'll get our timer started. This is 1 minute B stance squats. Go ahead and lift your right heel up off of the floor. Open your feet hip distance apart. I like to press an imaginary wall back. Let's get started. Go ahead, sit down into that chair and squeeze all those glute muscles as you come back up. I like to push an imaginary chair so I can make sure I'm sending my hips way, 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 way back. Your feet are a little bit off-centered, so neither foot is next to each other. One's a little bit ahead of the other, and this time it's our right foot that's a little bit in front of the left one, and our right heel that's pressing up. Good time to remind you about our pelvic floor muscles. The Kegel muscles, the sling part of our core that keeps all of our organs in their place. Pull those muscles up and in. We're almost there. Keep your breath moving in through the nose, out through the mouth. Sit down into that squat. We should be feeling those glutes, pulling that belly in, sitting those hips back into an imaginary chair. Let's get a couple more here at the end. Concentrate on you. Feel that right high heel hiked up. Push one more squat, hips back, and then slowly change. Relax that right foot. Maybe shake out your legs. Take a few seconds here. Same thing. Let's do a minute on the left leg. This is our B stance squat. So instead of your feet exactly even, bring a little bit of the left foot in front so it's off, a little bit off center. Hike up that left heel. And now this is our B stance squat. Here we go. Same thing. Push those hips back and all the way up. When you sit, remember, neutral spine position. Always remember, you can keep your hands wherever you feel most confident. I won't say comfortable because we're not going for the comfort. There's no growth there. We're gonna find a spot that's a little bit uncomfortable and gradually make it a little bit more comfortable. Pull the belly in. But we're getting used to being uncomfortable at things. It's not scary, it's not so bad. There's growth, there's change, there's evolvement. Pull that belly in, send those hips back. Push your hips back, pull your belly in. Remember, this glute challenge is for you. It's a very personal challenge, but also a community-driven one where we can all make connections and feel the pain together, get stronger together. We're just about there. Lift that left heel, send those hips back. Connect to your breath. Take it in. Notice that it is starting to feel a little winded. It is starting to feel a little challenging. Good for you. You stay with it. Get one more. Push those hips back. Pull the belly in and up. And then change. Slowly relax your left foot. Take a couple of breaths here. Awesome. All right. The next one we're going to work through is a squat. We'll add a curtsy with a pulse in between the squats. So it looks like this. We'll alternate both sides of our curtsy. We'll start with our right foot. We'll take a back curtsy, add a little pulse, open our feet, add a squat like we're sitting in the chair, and then alternate left foot curtsy, add a pulse, and then back to chair squat, and then back to the right side. So I'll show you a profile view of the curtsy, drawing your right foot back behind the left one. When you curtsy, sit down without pushing your butt back. Keep your spine up. And then as you hit that curtsy, add one more little pulse, a little bounce. And then open the feet when you sit into the chair. Remember, never arching and never tucking it in. Sitting down into the neutral spine position into the chair and lifting out of the neutral position and then continuing with your curtsy pulse. All right, so this one we alternate. Open your feet wider than your hips. Draw your belly in, pull that pelvic floor area up and in, neutral spine position. Draw your right leg back. Let's go, curtsy. Add a little pulse. Open your feet for squats. Pull the belly in, push from the heels. Left leg, step it back. Hit one pulse curtsy. You got it. Open feet. Again, squat position. Pull the belly in. Right leg. Curtsy, squat pulse. Open feet. Chair squat. Pull belly in. Left leg curtsy with the pulse. Notice your chest is up when you squat. Whoop, I added a pulse there. Oh, I guess that's not a bad thing. I added a pulse in the squat. Just a squat. It was fun though. Squat. Curtsy pulse. Squat, almost there. Pull belly in. Remember, send those hips back when you squat. Push from those heels, turn on those quads. Draw that belly in. And then let's finish it up. Nice and strong, guys. Push, team, push. Stay with it. One more squat and one more curtsy. I want you to get one done on the other side. Slowly, shoulders can relax. Connect to that heart. Ooh, we want it raised. We want to feel it beating rapidly. We created that. Awesome. Connecting the brain to muscles in the body. That awareness is huge for us. That mind-body connection, it's pretty amazing. So we're gonna hold a squat position. I'm gonna show you an extra challenge for those of you that are just always in for that extra hard thing. I won't let you down. All right, so here it is. We're holding in a squat position and our knees go out, out, out. There's the side view. Sitting into a chair, knees go out, out, out. For those of you that want that extra challenge, I want you to come up to your toes, sit in the squat, go out, out, out. For those of you unable to do it that way, then you would go into your squat, then come up to your toes and go out, out, out. Okay, you ready? Time to rally, rally. Let's burn it out. Let's go. 1 minute. Open your knees a little bit wider than those hips. And your choice to come up to tippies or flat foot. And here we go. Out with the knees. Out, out, out. Keep your hips in the chair. The back of the thighs should not lift up off your chair. Pull that belly in. Send those hips back. Imaginary wall. Press it away from you. Sit back, neutral spine. Keep that chest up. Pull that belly in. Breathe through this challenge. Sit those hips back. Out, out. Knees go out. Inner thighs go out. Belly in, out. Push out, out. They don't go in. They go forward, the knees, never in. Pinching them out. Only pushing them out. Out. Here we go. Push those inner thighs. Out, out, out. I'm going to come up to my tippy toes. Here we go. Out, out. Push, push. Find that challenge here at the end. Oh, yes. Push, 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 knees go out for 5. And slowly change, shake it out, jelly, 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 jelly. Okay, jelly legs. Let's do our final one. It's deadlifts. One leg at a time though, okay? We'll take a stance with our right leg in front, a little bitty weight in the back foot toes like a kickstand, no leaning on it. Lean into the front leg. We're gonna bend with flat back as we go down and come all the way up. I challenge you to kick the foot up off the floor and slowly lower with a little bend in the right leg, flat back. Then stand all the way back up. Single leg deadlifts, slow as you need to. Feeling so much happening in the hamstring and the glutes. Let's do this. Right leg step forward. Option to keep the foot on the floor like a baby kickstand. You don't have any weight in it. Or take the challenge and get the foot off the mat. Very normal for the foot to be very wobbly. Work through that balance. All right, here we go. Flat back, pull the belly in, and let's begin. Lower down about halfway with a flat back. That's the important part. Now lift all the way up, pull the shoulders over the hips, pull the belly in. Again, lower down, single leg deadlift. Take it slow on the way down, halfway, pull belly in and stand all the way back up. Again, slowly lower. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Back flat. Belly in. Back flat. Belly in. When we deadlift, send the hips back. Push from those hips. Feel those glutes and hamstrings. You can feel them when you lead with them. Drive those hips back. Flat back down. Here we go. Final push here. Little bend to that right knee is fine. Bend at the hip, the waist hinge, but keep your upper back, middle back, lower back flat. Almost there. 3, 2, come on. 1. Whew. Rubber out. Other side. Okay, this time, left leg, step it forward, right knee, option to make it that kickstand, no weight on it, or take the challenge and bend it up. Let's go. Little bend to that left knee, hold that navel in, and slowly lower all the way up. Stack shoulders above hips. Flat back down, pushing those hips back. Slowly lower. When you lower down, it's not like you're tying your shoes, folding at the waistline. You don't fold your shoe, you don't tie your shoes and bend over with a flat back. You roll probably segment by segment. This is flat back. You feel that left hamstring, turn on. Open up your left foot toes, spread them. Left big toe, use it. Flat back, belly in, push the hips back. Remember, put that foot on the floor if you need to. Use it for a kickstand, always if you need it. Little bend to that left knee, flat back down. All the way up. Inhale down. Oh, hamstring, hello. Slowly take your time. Little bend to that left knee, flat back, belly in. Push those hips back, stand all the way up. Final push. Send those hips back, flat back, belly in. All the way up. Change. Holy hamstrings and glutes. La 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 la, hi. Okay, so that's my song and jingle. And that's our set. We completed deadlifts, one on each side. We completed our abductors, going away from the body, working our inner thighs and glutes. We also we did our hiked up heel stiletto with our B stance squats. We also added a curtsy pulse with a chair squat. So those are our 6 minutes of pure pleasure and pure fun for our glutes. And the secret word for today is bridges. I'll see you back again tomorrow for day 4. I can't wait. See you then. Bye.